At this point, it is guilty until proven innocent because why was he dropping Easter eggs every step of the way? On September 7th, David announced that he would be dropping a brand new album with 15 songs on it. But keep in mind, September 7th was the day that Celeste turned 15 years old. He also made this post last year on TikTok saying, "Who had the best outfit in 2016? And look at the comment. Please adopt me, I need it. At 0907. Should we? That's September 7th. So it seems like this might have been Celeste's burner account. And if you look at his Discord chat, someone asked, "David, are you happily married or single? Me and at deleted user got a kid on the way." And you might think this could be anybody. This doesn't prove anything. But this same user has a ring on the finger and a tattoo or maybe just pen, but it says David right here. And that's not it. Look at the song Decide by David that was dropped in 2022. It says, "I know what the problem is. Save your tears, 7 years. I know life is complicated." In 2022, Celeste was 11 years old. 7 years until she was 18. The case is over, it's wraps, lock him up.
David has a leaked song called Celeste that just resurfaced. If you don't know, the girl found in David's Tesla was named Celeste. It's never been more over for this man. So back in 2023, David apparently had a song called Celeste that was never officially released. You can look this up if you want to hear it yourself. On the song, David was of course singing about a girl named Celeste. At this point, I don't think that there is any way that David is actually innocent.
Now we know that Celeste Hernandez is the body that was found in David's car. And I have so many questions. The first question, and these are just the thoughts that are floating in my head. This is all alleged from what we've seen. There's no case just yet. How is it that your daughter at 13 years old has a tattoo and that was the way you could identify her? Es una niña descuidada, if you ask me, a child that's not being watched over or protected or monitored, okay? How does your child have a boyfriend at 13 years old? His name is David, and you don't know who this David guy is. Yeah, another red flag. Next one is if your child, maybe it's just me, goes missing for 2 years, wouldn't you be on the news begging and pleading with the public and to the person that might have taken your child to bring your child back? And I'm not saying that parents that don't do this don't love their kids, but most people would exhaust every resource and avenue to get their child safely back into their homes. Right. Now, with the David situation, there's this song where he mentions her name. And it was a little disturbing because, again, this is a child he's singing about. And it could be, I mean, I interpret it as she wasn't the kind of girl that was impressed necessarily by him, or she didn't necessarily admire him. Maybe she was using him as an escape from her home and her, her family life. This is a possibility.
I'm jealous and utterly disgusted by her actions. Even have people from his Discord around this time dropping this information. He said, "Everyone, I'm in a song crisis right now." And somebody says, "Drop the one with the missing girl, Celeste Hernandez." And this was in 2024. Also have people going around posting this photo of David where he appears to be with children. And they are alleging that David was paying these children off to keep their silence about him and Celeste's relationship. TMZ was able to determine that this photo that was released by this person was taken in the area where Celeste lived before she went missing. According to TMZ, they are saying that based on Google Maps, David was standing 0.3 miles from the home where Celeste was living with her family before she disappeared back in April of 2024. They allege that this place is only a 6-minute walk to Celeste's family home. Cannot forget some of these Reddit posts that were
oh my god, it feels like every 5 minutes there's more shit. Okay, so first of all, all right, they're searching his house now. Secondly, we now have it fully confirmed that the body, Celeste's body, in the Tesla was not all in one piece. There was a head and a few other body parts. She was incomplete. Next thing, apparently there's some of his fans knew about this. His friends definitely knew about it. Her family knew about it. And just like, this was like, nobody was just talking about this, like, and making it a big deal, I guess. I mean, now obviously it's a huge deal because she's been murdered, but it was already a big deal because she was 11. Let's get into the Hello Kitty shit though, because that's the newest thing I'm seeing is blowing my freaking mind. David, obsessed with Hello Kitty. Not always obsessed with Hello Kitty though. He became obsessed with Hello Kitty after Celeste went missing because she loved Hello Kitty. She loved Hello Kitty because she was a child. There's adults who love Hello Kitty too. Of course, I love Hello Kitty, but she was last seen wearing Hello Kitty slippers. He posts on TikTok all the time his Hello Kitty hauls. He even did like that trend where it's like, you're at your therapist's office and then they bring in that one who got away or whatever. But he did like that Hello Kitty girl that you met in 2021, referring to Celeste. So it's gotten to a point where it's like, okay, apparently literally everything that this guy does is centered around this girl Celeste, heavy on girl, because again, she was a child. Like every song, I mean, he had like a fake memoriam outside his show to the dead girl from his music video who looks exactly like this girl who is now literally dead. What is going on?
18 and she was 13 years old. Like, they saying she's 15 now, but they was messing around back in 2023, like starting in 2022, 2023. So she was 13 and he was 18. And then apparently her mom knew that she was messing with some boy named David, but I guess her fucking antennas wasn't up enough, or I don't know I'm not gonna judge her as a mama. I'm not gonna judge her mama, but I don't know what the fuck went on with that. Moral of the story is that boy probably needs to be arrested. I heard he done canceled the rest of his tour dates or whatever, but you got pictures with this girl. Then come to find out, now all your fucking videos is coming up, and every girl that he used in the fucking video looks exactly like Celeste. Like, he be letting them do the same curly hairstyle, or I guess it's just a natural little hairstyle or whatever, but he got a motherfucking type. And then they got it's the matching tattoos. It's like, then it's your Tesla. The Tesla in the boy fucking name. Oh, and then that song he got, that I think he called it Romantic Homicide. He talk about, I feel like that's his little confession. He confessed. You know how some people do stuff? It was probably an accident. Or it was probably like, you know, out of them, what do they call it? Like rage. You know, you be in a romantic rage, or I don't know what it was, but I think he did it. Whatever it was, he did it. But regardless of the fact, you know, he just need to come on and tell the truth and shame the devil.
They've now released images and messages of singer David and the girl who was found in his Tesla. This is a picture of David and Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who was believed to be around 13 at the time, with the caption, "Celeste and David, don't let me sleep." These are messages between Celeste and her friend at the time she was missing, where her friend says, "I'm just gonna check up on you," and she responds, "I don't want to talk to anyone. That's it. Okay, yes, of course. But you have to swear you're gonna stay safe. Are you gonna talk to David or go back with him, because I don't want you to get into any more trouble with him. I'm safe. No, I'm not. Okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. Love you too." Here's where things get weird. Celeste says it can bleed and not bleed during, because you probably did it when you were younger. I didn't because I wasn't. You said you bled. What? I thought I did. I only bled with David. With Gus, I was just, and did it because he got mad at me the first time for not having with him. This is apparently a picture of David paying off Celeste's friends not to expose their relationship. This is a Discord chat dating back to 2022 where David says Celeste in here and she responds, "Hi David." And another one in 2024 where people say he has a GF and her name is Celeste. Here's another picture where they seem to be FaceTiming, and another one where they're together as well, and this is dated December 12th of 2023. Rest in peace to Celeste. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
Welcome again, guys. Today's topic is about Celeste's incident, whereby it's believed that she might have been alived by the artist David. And this issue brings up a lot of questions, whereby you ask yourself, why would a grown man be in a relationship with a minor? Because she was barely 16, she was around 15, And I guess during the incident or the beginning of the relationship, she might have been from around 13 years old. So you're wondering why would a grown-ass man would be in a relationship with a minor? And as a parent, how would you allow your kid to maybe be in a relationship at such a minor age of 15 and below, and not know whatever is going on with your kid, not know whatever is taking place in your kid's life? This technically shows that the kid was not being taken care of how it should be. Nobody was looking out for the kid, and she was left to make her own judgments. A tattoo was seen in one of the pictures after a Discord conversation was unearthed from the past documentaries. Is that it shows that she had a tattoo on one of her fingers with the name David on it, and this one should already have raised a lot of questions. It should have already given the parents in this case a reason to start finding out what's happening. What are we not being told? Because you find that the kid disappears for around 2 years, and nobody checks up on her. Nobody tries to find out what's happening. Nobody is doing anything towards getting closure. This one shows some level of neglect, and this is what makes us to have a broken society. Because if a parent doesn't follow up whatever the kid is doing, the kid gets rogue, and people with ill intents take advantage of the kids, whether male or female. They both can be taken advantage of. So in such a case, you find that David did whatever he did, and ended up giving clues about whatever he did, like unaliving Celeste. And people are left to wonder, why are such things happening? And it's now that it has turned into an eye-opener that so such things have been going on under people's noses. This is unfortunate, and it's something that has to be looked into. And I don't think that David has any other means that can make him get out of this mess he got himself into, because you find that he has a lot of incriminating mini evidences, and people are now joining the dots, which you find that after joining the dots, people are getting to know that so this is what you did, and you're trying to hide it, or you're not even bothered at all. And what I'm saying is that what I know and believe is that justice will prevail. And to any parent out there, please, let's check on our kids, because there are a lot of people who take advantage of the little kids and small kids out here. There are a lot of people who take advantage of people's kids. So as a parent, as a guardian, kindly take care of our kids out there, so that such incidences should not reoccur again. Kindly leave your comment and share the video, and give me any idea of how or what you think about this incident. Thank you guys. Goodbye.